lastly, the Kaha fisherman. Ali Burji, you're not on mute yet. Ali Burji, mute. Okay. So let me ask. So last time we did not finish the genre and the theme. Okay, we did the one about the root word, but we did not do the one about the genre and the theme. I'm going to ask Joel. Joel, you can unmute and start reading the tiger, the Brahmin, and the jackal.
Yes. The tiger, the Brahman, and the jackal.
Brahmin. We don't say Brahmin.
Yes. The jackal said to the Brahman, I understand that you agreed to let the tiger free if the tiger agreed not to eat you.
This is very important. Okay, so I have here the jackal and the Brahmin.
Yes.
Jackal is talking to the Brahmin, and apparently the Brahmin agreed to let the tiger free if the tiger agreed not to eat the Brahmin. Continue.
He turned to the tiger, and I understand that as soon as you were free, you said you would eat the Brahman anyway. But I still can't understand this cage here. The tiger snarled impatiently. Foolish jackal, how many times do I have to to example it? He said. He he walked into the cage to demonstrate how it worked. As soon as he was inside, the jackal closed the door behind him and locked him in. The jackal turned to the Brahman. I think you should leave this cage closed, he said.
So here, as you can see, these are three animals. They tricked each other. Okay.
Yes.
So the Brahmin let the tiger out of the cage, but then the tiger decided he's going to eat the Brahmin. Okay,
Yeah.
and the jackal, I lost. He turned to the tiger. I understand that as soon as you were free, you said that you would eat the Brahmin anyway. I still can't understand this cage. The tiger snarled impatiently. Foolish jackal. How many times do I have to explain it? He walked into the cage to demonstrate how it works. So the jackal went into the cage. As soon as he was inside, who went inside? The tiger went into because the tiger wants to eat the Brahmin. So the jackal tricked the tiger. He asked him, how did this happen? So the tiger went inside the cage to show how he got the Brahmin inside the cage. And then the jackal closed the door immediately. And he told the Brahmin that you should leave the cage closed, because if you opened it, then the tiger will come out and he will eat you. So, so there are lots of tricks here. So what lessons do you think this folk tale teaches? Joel, did you leave me alone, Joel?
Yes, miss.
Yeah. So as you can see here, apparently the tiger,
Yes.
the Brahmin, the tiger tricked the Brahmin in order to save him from the cage, and then the tiger decided that it's going to eat the Brahmin. So what lesson do you think that the Brahmin learned?
That
Is the tiger trustworthy? Should he trust the tiger?
Yes, yes, yes. No, he
No.
shouldn't.
Yes. So here the lesson is that we should not to trust anyone.
Yes, we should not trust
Yes.
everyone.
Yes. So the lesson, because as we said that each folk tale has a lesson. So be careful whom you trust. Okay, some people you may trust, some others you cannot trust because they might. Now I will move on. Thank you.
Miss, Miss,
Miss, please
Miss,
unmute.
if it was a folk tale, does and every story, does it mean that there has to be something that doesn't happen?
Folk tale, yes, of course. If it's a folk tale, usually folk tales are not real. They use animal characters. They use animal
Oh, okay.
to symbolize human features. Okay, for example, they use the tiger. The tiger is not trustworthy. He is a trickster. So they use the tiger as an example of people who trick others. Okay, usually.
Okay.
Talia, that was you, miss. Please stay on mute. Okay, let me continue. Yeah, folktales, they usually, long time ago, parents like dads and grandparents, they usually told stories to their kids in order to teach them lessons. Okay? Salma Tiba, from the lesson, the fisherman and the Kaha, or the Kaha and the fisherman. What
Yes.
in the beginning? Do you still remember? There are important details. At the,
Important.
yeah, at the beginning, what was like the main idea in the beginning? What was something that is really important? What do you still remember from the beginning of the story?
Uh,
Yes, the Kaha,
hmm.
in the beginning, the Kaha helps,
Oh,
right?
oh
Okay,
yes.
what happened next?
Uh,
What happened?
the Sah has crier announced
No,
something about
yeah,
what?
I want the details that will lead me to the theme of the story. So first, the Kaha,
Ah,
the fisherman. But did the fisherman keep his word to the Kaha? Or
no.
what happened to the fisherman?
The fisherman betrayed the Kaha for 50. He was being greedy for 50 bags of gold.
Brilliant. The fisherman is tempted by the 50 bags of gold. So what can we say about the theme of the lesson?
Hmm.
Greed. Greed leads to what? Gain or to loss?
Hmm.
Greed leads to what? Gain or loss?
Thus,
Of course, greed leads to loss. The fisherman lost the 50 bags and he also lost the Kaha's help, right?
yes,
It
true.
wasn't good for him, so greed is not good. Okay? So for our quiz this week, I want you to review this lecture, okay? Now I will move on to our new lesson. Our new lesson is easy. It's about simple past tense. First, let me ask, what do you know about simple past tense? I will ask Zahra Sulaiman. Yalla Zahra.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, what do you know about simple past tense?
Simple past tense.
Yeah.
Um,
When do I use it? If I'm talking about something that what?
that in the
It,
past
Yes, it means that that is happening now, or it will
Yeah.
happen, or already happened.
It, teacher, I can't hear you.
Am I talking about something that happened now, or will happen, or already happened?
It happened in,
Already happened.
it, yeah, already.
Yes. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Zahra. Let me have now Lama.
You're welcome.
Yes, miss.
Yalla Lama, tell me, give me a word that is in the past. Something that already happened.
And past a word.
Yeah.
Past
Mhm.
that word happened.
What did you do yesterday, for example?
Yesterday.
Give me something you did yesterday.
Okay. Yes. Yesterday I ate
That's it.
fish.
So what is the verb that you used?
Ate.
Ate. Ate. So ate is a verb in the past. Usually, if I want to make a verb in the past, what do I do? If it's in the present, if you remember, I either add s or es. Remember, like plays.
Yes.
Is. Okay. Now, if it's in the past, what do I do? How do I form the past verb?
We changed the word.
Sometimes, as your example, eat becomes ate. I change all the letters. Excellent. But most of the time, or some other times, what do? I add ed at the end. For
And
play, played, right? Okay. So let's continue. When do we use the simple past? We use the simple past to express an idea that an action started and finished at specific time in the past. This is very important. We're talking about something that started and finished. It's done. Okay? In the
okay.
past. I played yesterday and I finished playing yesterday. This action happened in the past. It did not continue to the present. It did not continue to this time. This is very important to know when do I use the past. I have these words played, it ends with ed. Sorry. Danced, it ends with ed. Helped, ed. Now I have ran. Let me, Rev. You're my second victim, Rev.
Yeah.
Hello, Rev. What is this word number 4?
Run.
Ran. If I want to make it in past, shall I put ed?
No, run is in past,
Ah,
and in future it's run.
yeah, not the future. We say the base form. Base.
Oh, the base form.
Okay, we call it the base form of the word
Okay.
run. Run. Excellent. Okay, what is 5?
8.
8 is the past of what?
Eat.
Eat. So as you can see, some words I'm adding ed, some words I'm changing only the vowel, and some words I'm changing all the letters completely. Continue, Red. Number 6. What is the word?
Dreamed.
Yes.
I added what?
Easy.
And next, number 7.
Cleaned. We added ed.
And number 8.
Studied. We cross the y and add ied.
Yes, because the base.
Miss, can I do this one? Can
Wait,
I do one?
Tala, no, please, 1 second. The base form was a study with Y. I crossed the Y to make it I, and then I added ED, okay? Continue.
Yeah.
Number 9.
Went.
Went is the past of what?
Go.
Excellent. Go. So as you can see, I changed all the letters. Let's continue. Number 10.
Came.
Name is the past of what?
Come.
Yes, I only changed one letter. The A became an E. Okay. So these are examples
Okay.
of words in the past, verbs in the past. Okay.
Okay.
So here we have what are some common time expressions used in the past. If you want to know
Hi,
if this
teacher.
sentence is in the past, hi Zahra. If you want to know if this sentence is in the past, there are some words that are going to help you, okay? Such as in 1980s, last month, long time ago, yesterday, last week, last year. All these are words that are hints or clues to tell us that this something happened in the past. For example, I saw Maria yesterday. So yesterday it's giving me a hint that the action of seeing Maria happened and finished in the past. Second one, last Friday, the students took. Took is the past of take, their spelling and vocab test. These actions are over, they are done, finished. How do we form the simple past tense? Okay, so as we said, we have regular verbs. These are the verbs that end with ed, and irregular verbs, as I said, that these are the verbs that change completely. They can only change by one letter, they can change all the letters, or they can stay the same. So regular verbs, we add them with ed. Irregular, as I said, if you look at these examples, go becomes went. All the letters are changed. However, put stays put, stays the same. Come became came. I only changed one letter. Okay, so these are the words that change. We call them irregular. Irregular means they do not follow the rule. They do not follow the rule of adding an ed to the verb. Let's continue with Bayan. Yalla Bayan.
Yes.
Yalla Bayan, help me here. I have the word walk. How can I put it in the past?
Walked. Walked.
What do I add?
Ed.
Ed. 1 second. Okay. Correct, Bayan. Bravo. Let me have Tala. Yalla Tala. Yalla Tala.
Yes.
Yalla study.
Yes.
Study. How do I put it in the past?
Studied.
Study.
Studied.
Yeah, what?
S-T-I.
Study. This is the word study, right? I
Yes.
to make it in the past. So
Yes.
the end.
Studied. We add I-E-D.
Yes, bravo. Thank you. Let me have now Ghadir. Yalla Ghadir.
Yes.
You have the word cry. How do I put it in past?
I-E-S. كيف صار بالباست؟
I
لا studied.
repeat please Ghadir, because Tala is talking while she's not on mute.
I-E-S.
IES, but we said in the past I should add ED.
I-E-D.
Yes. Okay. Can you tell me why did you put I? The word is cry. Why? Why?
Because we have what?
Can you repeat it, Ghadir? It's too noisy from your side. I don't know why. Why didn't you?
Because we have why.
Yeah. So what? Even if I have why? What does it mean if I have why? Tala.
I should add I-E-D.
Yes, explain more, Tala, if you know.
Miss,
Tala Karaon.
can I?
Yes, because you solved the study with Y. Why did you put I?
Cause there's no vowel after it.
Excellent. Before, not after, before. Okay.
For it.
I know that you understand, but maybe you did not find the exact words to explain it to me. Okay. So why do I make the Y into I? As Tala said, because I do not have a vowel. Whenever I have consonant, this is really important. Consonant plus Y in everything, in the plural, in present or in past, change the Y into I and then add ed, es, or whatever you want. But when I have a vowel plus Y, do not change the Y, keep it as it is. You only add S or ed or whatever, as in says, for example. I have vowel and then Y. Okay? Okay. Or for example, play. I don't want to give you one with S so it won't confuse you. Let's say play. See, I have vowel then Y, so I should add ed, not make it I. Okay?
Plate,
يلا
plate or plays.
يلا عباس. Click or play. What?
Yes, miss.
You have the last word is live. Live ends with E. So how do I put it in the past?
We only put D on the end.
Only D. So lived becomes like this. Or I keep the E.
ED.
Oh, okay.
We leave the A, but
Yes.
we put the D.
Bravo, excellent. So if you have a verb that ends with E, you just add the letter E to it.
D.
This takes to the rules. Please, these are very important, okay? So usually most of the words, you just add ed, as in type becomes typed. It ends with D, so I only added the D. Listen, listened. I added ed. Push
Push. Pushed.
with ed. Now, do you know what do we mean by one syllable word, Abbas?
One syllable.
Yeah.
Like, there's like two P's, two N's, and
No, it doesn't
like the
matter what are the letters. One syllable word is a word that you say it only once. For example, let me give you an example. If we say bat, I used to teach this to my young students. When I say bat, how many claps do I clap? One time, huh? Bat. This means that this is made of one syllable.
oh, and like planned, PLAN.
How many
We
syllables?
clap two times, two syllables
No, plan, one time. Huh?
with the AD.
But for example, if I have picnic, huh? Picnic.
Like two times,
Times. How many times do I clap for picnic?
two,
Yes,
because they're two syllables.
two syllables. Excellent. If I have a word, for example, consonant, con, so, nen. How many times?
Three.
Three. Okay. So this is how we do. There's another way. If you can all see me, there's another way where you put your hand like that and then you say the word. For example, picnic. So when your chin touches your hand, it means this is a syllable. Every time your chin touches your hand, this is a syllable. Picnic. How many times? Two times. So this is two syllable word. If I have plan, one time, I'm done. Okay. If I have cancel, two times. These are two.
And so got it.
Yeah. Okay. So this is
Got
how,
it.
and this is an easy way in order to find out how many syllables does the word have. So if it's a one syllable word, and it ends with consonant, then vowel, then consonant. As in stop. Huh? Stop. This is one syllable word. Stop.
Top.
It's one syllable and it ends. The last three letters
Good.
are consonant, vowel, consonant. I should double the last letter and then add ed. Okay. Next, if I have an, also consonant, vowel, consonant. I should double the last letter and then add ed. Rub, rubbed. Consonant, vowel, consonant.
Vowel consonant.
Double the consonant
Word.
and add ed. Okay.
Okay.
Number 3, if it is two syllable word, okay, if it's made of two syllables, and the last syllable is not stressed. What do I mean by not stressed? I will give you an example of a stressed word, an example of not stressed. You don't have too many stressed, okay? Let's say, for example, the word refer.
Fair.
How many syllables?
2.
But how, look, I'm saying the other syllable, the last syllable, I'm stressing on it. I'm saying refer. I'm stressing on the last syllable. Let's say,
Air.
let's say, for example, travel. Travel. I'm not saying travel. I'm not stressing.
Travel.
No, travel. It goes smoothly from my mouth. Travel. Not like refer. In refer, it's like I have double L. Okay?
Okay.
It is two syllables, like a travel and refer. And if it's not stressed as in travel, then all I do is add ed. If it is stressed as refer, I should double the last letter and then add ed.
Okay.
Okay, these are
Okay.
these are important rules, but you will get used to them with time and with the practice. I have the word listen. Listen, two syllables. I only add ed. Cancel, two syllables. So and it ends with consonant, vowel, consonant. So I only add ed at the end.
ED.
Okay, I do not double any letter. As I said, it is stressed as in prefer or refer. What do? I double the letter and then I added ed. Okay. Now this one,
Okay.
explain it. If it ends with a consonant and then y, I should cross the y, make it ied. As notify becomes notified, supply becomes supplied. However, if it ends with vowel y, I should keep the y. As in play, played.
Played.
Okay, so you have 6 rules about the regular past.
Miss, I have a question.
Yalla, go ahead.
Miss, you upload on the app the worksheet.
Yeah.
These the list of the words you want to memorize them.
Memorize them to do what?
Like we want to memorize them like the simple past and the infinitive.
Yeah, now I'm okay. The irregular verbs, you mean, right?
Yes.
Miss, what is that notification you sent it us?
Yes, you send it something.
1 second, please. 1 second. Let me answer Lama's question. Probably, Lama, you should be familiar with most of these words. Okay.
Okay.
It's better if you like write them, if you put them on print them and design your room with these irregular verbs. They are very important. We're going to
I'm opening the link that you send it.
yes, 1 second. Now, do you see?
Miss, what is the word wall?
Do you see this is
Word.
Yes, I see it. Yes, we see it. I don't see it.
Mister, please, I will mute you. I do not have time. Just give me 1 second. This is an
Oh, Miss, it's a game. It's a game.
There are many. These are verbs.
I just opened it.
I wanted to sort them out as irregular and regular. I already sent you the
Teacher,
link.
I wrote ref only, okay?
Click on the link and start.
Yes,
Okay, I'm going to
I
write
wrote
my name.
that my name is ref only.
Write your name, of course.
I wrote Salma. Start. It's not loading.
It's not working. I tried.
It's going to take time.
No, I pressed it.
Miss,
It
mine like flash. I saw it.
Wow. This is so much fun.
Yalla, let's
I just opened it.
the first one.
Miss, this is so much fun. I'm done. Submit answers.
Let me see.
They're all correct.
It's easy, I know.
I got 12.
We have to do it in
I
the
got
Zoom.
12 over 12 and
You have
and
like,
times 32 seconds. 32 seconds
you
with
have
8.
it's not working. It's not working.
Salma Tiba is the first.
I'm not knowing how to solve it.
You don't know, just
It's
drag,
easy.
drag the width only. Drag the width to regular or irregular.
Okay, what does irregular mean? Once I finish it.
These are the widths that they do not follow the ED.
I finished it.
I'm first. I'm the first place.
All of them are correct.
Me too. I'm first place.
Miss, I finished it.
Can Selma, can you just help me with this one? When?
Look at mine.
Miss, I'm in third place.
I have, no, Talia. I have Salma,
Miss, I did it.
Hassan Zalgout, Rawat Fahal, Joel, Talia.
It's not working.
It will take some time.
Bella, what do you need help with?
Miss, the internet is so bad because this is not opening.
No, I'm already done.
Miss, all of them are right. I did it.
And I already did. You have to press leaderboard to go to the leaderboard.
Miss,
I
I did it.
I
I'm
pressed
number
it.
5 in each board.
It's not
Miss, did I
working.
Just
do
press
it?
leaderboard, then you're gonna be on the board.
Salma Tiba. Wallah,
Teacher, the internet is so bad because I can't open it.
Miss, did I do it?
everyone.
Okay.
Fadl is in
There's only 10th place.
Talia.
I'm probably first place.
Oh my. So much.
Miss, I do it right now.
Yes, miss, no
If
problem.
you're done and it shows the score and you're tied, just press leaderboard.
Teacher, mine are
Miss, did I
correct.
do it? Huh? Did I do it?
God.
Yes, I cannot see your name.
Okay, I'll do it again.
Miss, can I help the ones that don't understand it?
I'm still putting.
You're supposed to be in the leaderboard first.
Still.
Miss, can
Can someone
Everyone is
Salma Tiba?
I help the ones that didn't
I
understand it?
didn't get it.
Talia, go and do it again. Maybe you will be first in the leader.
Internet.
Miss,
Talia, go and do it again.
I'm doing it. Wait.
did you see mine? I have done it.
These are the names.
Loading.
Miss, I have.
Talia,
I got 12 over 12, 29. Press leaderboard. Press leaderboard, Yatala.
Rawat is in the
Miss,
Miss,
did I do
Miss,
it?
did I see it? Did it
It's too
pop up?
easy.
Did
You're
it pop
supposed to
up?
press leaderboard.
Try
if you did.
again.
It's still.
Miss, did I do it?
Can I redo it?
name. Your name is not Tira.
Loading.
I'm going to
Miss,
I
is my
just did it
name?
the second time.
Is my name there? No.
Miss,
can I redo it?
no problem. You can redo it. Yes.
Miss,
Oh my God.
name there?
Oh, now I'm popped up, Miss. I saw my
No
name.
one have incorrect answers till now.
Is it all wrong? Mine is my name.
I did it in 28 seconds. Yeah.
Yes. Brahim Hijazi is on the top now. He did it.
Oh my God.
Others are not participating.
Is my name there?
I'm gonna redo it.
Yes, your name.
I want to redo it too. It's easy.
Yes, I know.
Is my name there?
I'm gonna redo.
Miss, I'm the first one.
Is my name there?
Did it in the extinct